preoccupied with 1985. What is up, and welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable, man. You are in here this week with a copyright strike version of 1985 because my voice is so amazing. I sound exactly like Boiling for Soup, the entire band. Bob, I can't believe you said I get a copyright strike for my voice. But hey, what's up? Welcome to Better Than Cable. You are in here with J-Treb from Miseducation and Music. You are also here with Ananya from Nevaland podcast. We don't have Pars today, but we do got Bobby on the boards, and he's back in the intro, and I didn't forget him this week. Told you I wasn't going to forget. I like the thumbs up off cam. You are seen. You are seen, man. Get us the multi-stream chat just in case there's anything that comes in on Twitch.
You're always concerned about the Twitch people.
I'm always concerned with the Twitch because I'm trying to pop, man. Trying to go off on the Twitches, man.
We don't get a Twitch comment section.
I mean, yeah, you can't comment.
We get
on
Rod
Twitch.
and Ava.
We do, but you never know. It might be the day, and you will be switched over to them, and then we didn't see the lowly Twitch commenter who just wanted us to shout them out.
Is that why you comment?
Sometimes I just want to see my name get said.
That's a little narcissistic.
Maybe.
It is what it is.
You're sending a message to hear your own name.
Hold on. When people start streams, some streamers will start and be like, everybody throw hi in the chat and I'll say hi back to you. And then they'll say your name. I'm not going to lie. That gets me involved because I like people saying, what's up, J-Treb?
That's like, okay.
Hey, I'm part of the community.
I would say hi to say hi because, hello. But, you're saying hi because you're like, I want you to say my name.
Yeah, but I want to do the same thing to other people because it feels cool.
You aren't just saying a greeting to greet someone. It feels
cool to have your name said. Does it not feel cool to you?
My mind is blown.
Does it not feel cool to you to have your name said?
But that's not the point, though.
Okay, hold on. The news is saying random names, and they're just like, Bobby.
Just a shout out.
Just,
and
that'd be pretty fucking cool.
I'd be like, A. But
see,
no,
A. I like a little A.
No,
I like a little A.
Because I'd be like that, and then I'd still say hi to someone if they weren't gonna say my name.
But I wouldn't. I don't go in random Twitch chats and just go. Well, I mean,
you never just want to add to the conversation.
I do add to the conversation, but I'm saying specifically. I'm just saying there might be somebody out there like me who likes to say hey, and then we say hey back, username here, and then it just makes them feel good because now they feel like they're a part of the community, a part of the broadcast. Makes me feel nice.
You're making this a group thing.
This is
I'm not making this anything. You made this a thing in the first place. We got some interesting topics today, and we're going to dive into them, man. Let's start off, since Bob's talking so much. Tell us about why Google is stupid, because that's the only thing we got in our docket here today, and I'm interested in what that is.
So Google released new top-level domains,
meaning
which are the things at the end of a website for people who know what those are, like .com, .org, .net, .uk,
.tv,
.io.
Oh yeah.
.edu.
.biz.
Okay, keep going though.
Well, now .zip and .move are them. And something you may notice about those two is their names of file types.
Yeah.
Which means I can now send you things and you won't know if it's a link or a file.
Yeah. That's a little messed up.
And then there were basically any domain was available on them because they're brand new. So now there's going to be apple.zip. But Apple I don't think bought it. And apple.move, which is an Apple standard. But I don't think Apple bought that one either.
You don't think Apple bought it?
I mean,
you don't think they had some knowledge to get in there
before
everybody really knew?
There was a huge rush of groups of bad actors that took most of them immediately.
There's I feel like you've been watching waveform. It's a big waveform word. Bad actors.
I mean, that was just a word I used. It's a general term.
It is, but I'm just saying, I just heard that in that terms of
because it includes
maybe I've been listening
scammers,
to it too much.
Like hackers.
100%.
There's a lot of different practices that are going.
There's going to be some shit sent over these domains.
Yeah, so that's why it's stupid.
It is stupid
because Google
why do you
was
think
the .move to piss off Apple.
Okay, I was like, they had to have had a reason.
And the .zip to help scamming and phishers.
Specifically,
It's a .zip domain, dude. A bunch of people are just blocking them entirely. Like, no one at my job can go to a .zip or .move.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, though. I mean, like, it's a new domain. You know that it's not needed for anything you're currently doing. Like, I feel like that's easy to rule out.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know why Google actually chose to drop them. But it's not a very smart move to release top-level domains with
I know, because right now,
same names as file types.
prices for regular web pages is so high
Well, yeah.
compared to what it was before. So it
It
could
is.
be to, like,
But you could have
get
done a
something
lot
cheaper,
of things.
But, yeah, you have just done other random
Could have done a lot of
letters.
better things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I was
Could have been a
watching-
new combination of letters.
I was watching.
legit.
Com is a thing now.
It
What
could have
was-
been. It could have been
.com?
anything because I was watching that video from Waveform, which once again probably why I'm drawing so many correlations. But like they bought who owns pizza? Who owns .pizza? Like they bought that domain because .pizza is a domain. Like there's
Well,
like
it's
a lot of different
It's a top
food.
level domain.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like that's owned by the same person who owns like a lot of other top level ones. It's like a company that just owns
Yeah.
a shit ton of dots, and like one of theirs just happens to be dot pizza. It's wild how many different things people have gotten made to the point where it's like, why would you even?
Well, I don't think
Why would you even do
pizza is
zip
a
and
top level domain.
I'm just saying, like they don't, but they own that one along with like several other ones. Like there's several domains. It's
Yeah,
a
they just
company.
stash it.
It's a company that sells the domains because originally, like there were people who hoarded them in the beginning.
Yeah.
So then, like they're the only ones who can give them away, and they bought a little bit of everything. So it's like even confusing. Like why would you even make like a .zip or a .move where it's like you could have did .anything.
Well,
Like-
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it could have been any three letters.
Somebody has
Dot,
.pizza.
Could have been one letter, .x.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially your Google. Just
How
dot
cheap
Google.
were these domains when they came out?
I don't know. I didn't try to buy them.
Well, I'm just
Maybe
saying, because
should've.
like maybe I was about to say like the next coolest fucking app is gonna be using a .zip fucking domain. Like,
And it's going to give you malware.
I mean, it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have to, but I'm
That
just saying
is,
like,
though. It's a .zip domain.
I mean, it doesn't have to do that. It could be someone who's not a bad actor using one of these. New
Can you
domains.
really use a .zip domain without... It's just like it's sketchy looking. Like, it's what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
but I
it's
mean,
just-
like,
even if
it
it's
became-
legitimate,
if
it's
it
like,
became
why
a
would you do
standard
that?
amongst legitimate stuff, it would just be like, well, shit, we just use it.
I don't think it's gonna get adopted though.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think-
I mean, like, dude, we still got .coms.
Yeah.
There's still new .coms dropping out this bitch.
Legit. Legit.
Get a .com.
Well,
we'll
I mean,
trust
like,
you.
as you invent words. But
But
yeah,
that's-
most
but
of
no,
the
what I'm-
dictionary is gone.
But what I'm saying is like if I had a new combination of how those words could go, or I could think of a combination and put something after it, I could still get a .com today. So it's like that's what really stops people from being like, well, this will become reputable.
Well, yeah,
Because it's like-
a combination of things is not a good domain.
Yeah, but I mean also like even like .tv, that doesn't stand for TV. That's like a country code for like some
Yeah.
other country. So like people just get creative and do shit like that. Like YouTube has the youtu.be. Like that's their secondary one that they use, and
Yeah.
it's like it's like I don't know. Like I could see this becoming one of those for somebody. Does that make sense?
Well, it's not how those work though. Like,
But no, I'm just saying they just use it as a secondary thing. Like they just use it as like a site, something that they're porting to from their site or some shit. Because you can go to twitch.com and it'll just take you to Twitch TV.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So like somebody can still use this. Never mind. This conversation is going fucking nowhere. Man, today.
It wasn't
this
going
conversation's just
anywhere,
going
but
fucking nowhere at all.
I'm
Man,
confused by your point. I just like
I'm just saying.
you can use it.
You're
yeah.
right. I mean, dude,
But-
I don't think I have a fucking point. That's why I'm saying there's no fucking
Okay,
point for me.
okay.
There's no point. This conversation is going fucking nowhere. Man, now some other stuff that we got up today. Are there any other topics? No, because like I feel like we're gonna push back my secret topic for those of you who are faithful
Secret
watchers.
topic.
Faithful watchers of the show will know there's a topic that keeps getting
The
pushed for the
backup
last
topic.
5 weeks. It's getting pushed again. We don't have any parse here today, so
Yeah.
you just got the colorful commentary. Ananya v J-Treb Jiu-Jitsu is what we named the other
Oh
one.
yeah.
You were
that's
trying to
what it
find that
was.
out earlier.
Yeah.
No,
That's
not.
okay. Well, then you're
Yeah,
just okay.
that's what it was.
That's. I've told you now the 2 titles that we've named the episodes where we didn't have parse. I don't know anymore. I was like, we usually get creative.
Yeah.
Today it's SpongeBob, but like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said it. Damn, now I've given it away. I'll go back and bleep it. But today we have another tier list, so we're gonna come at it with a Harry Potter tier list today, man. Bob's gonna get it set up in just a second, but he's trying to figure out the title of this episode, so we're just gonna lead into it, man. Now, since we're gonna go off the movies, what's your favorite Harry Potter book?
Favorite book? Ooh. Damn, which is my favorite book? Probably like, I like the 7th one.
Oh damn.
I don't know if
Okay,
it's
so
my
you're a big
favorite,
ender.
though. I don't know if it's my favorite. I like Goblet of Fire.
Okay, I
Goblet
feel
of Fire.
that. Goblet, damn.
Hey, Goblet.
In the chat, we got Goblet
Yeah.
quick. What's the room census? What's the room consensus? You read Harry Potter?
I just read the first one.
Did you like it?
It was good.
Okay, well, the first one.
I mean, the movie is
What
pretty
about you,
good.
Bobo?
What about me? What?
Favorite Harry Potter
Favorite Harry
book?
Potter
The book?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I like the 5th book better than the 5th movie.
I
It
would
might be the
agree.
Goblet?
I would. No, that's Order.
No.
Order
You're
of
talking
the
about Order of the
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
You like Order of the Phoenix, the book, better than the movie?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I thought the book was
I really
better.
love the movie.
I haven't watched the movie. in a
That's
while.
not my
I
favorite
haven't read
movie.
the book in a while.
Damn.
I feel like
I
the
think my
movie's kind
favorite
of
book.
dry.
I feel like my
Yeah.
favorite book in comparison, especially to movie, is
I don't know why I feel like that. That's how I feel.
Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite book.
Oh, That's
I feel
That's
like
my
reading-
favorite movie.
I feel like reading it was way cooler than
Yeah.
experiencing it on TV.
See, that's my favorite movie.
Switch to the tier list so they could see it. That's what I was stalling for, and I thought you were about to pull it up right now, but you didn't. Pull up the tier list really quick so we can get this going.
I was looking for the
I
last.
know,
random
but
thing.
you can find that while the tier list is up. We can just start talking about the first one. You know, we can get the topic heated. Oh damn!
Oh,
Well, now they're looking at our comment section.
Goblet.
Goblet. Yep. Hey, here we go. We in here. We
okay.
in there. You
Made
didn't
it.
see anything better than cable is what this show always is. Are we gonna do these in order? You want to go first movie or you want to go?
Did you
Yeah, let's
change
just
the
go first.
title of it?
I've not changed the title of any episode in the past unless it was problematic, which has not happened since we started.
That's a good point, but I don't see any of them in here going back like months. And I was like, we just did one like what 4 weeks ago.
Was it during the time period of the titling systems? No, never mind. We're not going to talk. We'll talk about it off air.
Yeah.
Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, depending on what side of the pond you're from, man. This movie is hella mid to me. Also,
Yeah,
actually,
it's very
let's
mid.
start it off with what our tier lists are because we have to figure out how
Oh,
we're going to rank these as the two people who are not the producers of this show. Because Bob, our producer, gave us some amazing titles for our sections. Do you want to
Oh,
break
yeah.
down how we should be rating these?
Yeah, break it
Yeah.
down.
Yeah,
well,
tell us. So
like,
that, start at the bottom. Start at the bottom.
hot, cold.
Okay, cool. Start at the
Good-
bottom, and could you give us an
good, bad.
explanation? Could you give us an explanation of like how we should feel about each? Because I feel
Yeah,
like
what's
there's
the
a lot
difference
of middle.
between mid and okay? Then?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
What's the difference
good?
between a mid and an okay then?
Yeah.
And don't use Harry Potter as a reference. Like use like a different property. Like
Okay.
Fast and Furious movies. What's a mid and what's an okay
Nothing's
then?
on fire.
But what's a mid and what's an okay then? Like is Tokyo Drift mid or is it okay then?
Or is it good?
Tokyo Drift might be wow.
Damn. Okay. I'm starting to
What?
feel your list. Then where would you put Fast Five?
That was the bank one, right?
With the fucking safe on the
Yeah,
highway.
where they're chasing the safe.
Where would you put that
That's
on this
Paul
list?
Walker's last one.
That was his last full one.
Yeah.
Because the one after they CGI'd him for the second half of it. Where would you put
I
that
thought
on
it
this
was his
list?
brother.
Yeah, his brother's in the next movie. That's
Yeah,
the sixth
yeah,
one. But the 5 is the last one he was really in.
yeah.
How do you feel about that on this list? Don't build the
That-
suspense.
The heartbeat.
That's what I'm saying. Don't build the suspense so much here.
That might be the okay then.
That's an okay then? Okay. I feel your list. I kind of see
I-
where we could rate him.
It wasn't that good of a movie. If I bring nostalgia
comparison
into it,
to Tokyo
I liked it
Drift-
because like it was the last time I was gonna see Paul Walker on the screen.
I feel like I would have put that in good next to all the Fast movies. So I see how
Yeah.
your list rocks. I see how your list rocks now.
Yours is like,
It's cool. Now let's get back to the Potter. Let's get back to the Potter with it. We're going to start off with
These are
Sorcerer's
pretty
Stone.
negative things to give.
I can tell they're negative, but I'm just saying. I can't
Mid's
believe
like you get mid.
I feel like there's a lot of movies that I feel like some people might think are mid and Harry Potter that I fight over, but we're here now. Sorcerer's Stone.
This one's.
I said mid off jump, but now that we have a description of okay then, it might be an okay then for me.
I don't think it's an okay then.
I thought it was.
It had
I
the
think
good
it was mid.
Dumbledore.
Wizard
Yeah.
Chess.
It had the good Dumbledore.
No, Wizard Chess was Chamber of Secrets, wasn't it?
No.
No, it was the
No,
first one. It was the first one. The Chamber of Secrets was the one
With
with the
Dobby.
dog.
Yeah.
No, Dobby, the house elf, not the dog.
The dog was
He's
in the
not
first
a
one.
dog.
I'm not talking
Yeah,
about
the
Dobby,
three-
bitch. I'm talking about the three-headed fucking dog.
Oh, yeah, that's the
Fucker.
first one.
That's the first one. Okay, cool. I'm trying to make sure I'm not mixing them up anymore than I already am. But yeah, okay, we can give it a mid. I'm definitely still feeling an okay then. What'd you
I
feel
think
about it? You seen the movies?
It does a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
important setup.
I think they did a good job introducing Hermione and like all the characters.
It does
Okay.
an important setup.
Like the whole train scene was pretty good.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
Thanks.
You're bringing nostalgia into it. I
The
feel like I
first-
was going way
The
heartless.
first time on brooms and Harry gets in trouble and then he gets taken to be on Quidditch.
Yo,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
This is not a bad movie.
It's not. Okay. It might be good.
And
It might actually be good.
all the
It might be good.
quotes
I-
from Harry Potter are
It's
from,
like I don't know why
the
you
first
went
one.
to okay then with it.
That's
Like
also
it's
a
important to the
first
whole
time it gets
series.
Because if I'm doing a rewatch of Potter, I skip it.
When was the last time you saw it? It's been a while.
The beginning of the pandemic. Because beginning of the pandemic, it was like we're not doing any skips.
So
Everything's getting
4
watched.
years.
Probably 4 years. Probably three and a half, 4 years since I've watched that one. But I've rewatched all the rest of them. Like this year, I've probably seen at least 2 of these. Because I know I
That's
do a
okay.
rewatch regularly of
But
the last 2
you
movies.
can't just rate it low because you don't watch it.
You're right. I said it. I already switched. It should be a good. It should be a good. Like if y'all want to keep on mid is fine. But like after he said the setup, we got the broom scenes. I forgot about that. I just forgot about how crazy Malfoy's like introduction and the fucking
Yeah.
like great
Even
like the
Hagrid.
hall is before they go in. It's a great fucking scene.
Hagrid's introduction was
Yeah.
too.
Oh my god, bro, the letters.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot,
Yeah.
dude. The owls everywhere.
I think it's
And then
good.
they try to
It might
take
be
him to the
good.
fucking. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no, this is
it's
a good
good.
movie. This is a good fucking movie.
Yeah.
I listened to the audiobook recently. Does that count? No, it doesn't.
No.
Is the cloak introduced in the first one?
Yes.
Yeah,
He gets the cloak
he
for
gets
Christmas.
his clothes
Oh.
That was
cloak.
good, too.
Oh yeah, we gotta just go. Yeah, this list is about to. Damn. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Okay, next is Chamber of Secrets.
Dude,
This
I haven't
one-
watched this movie.
this
in a
one?
while.
So Harry's getting ready to leave for school. All of his mail's not coming. He thinks he's alone.
Yeah, he thinks nobody.
Turns out
fucks with
Dobby
him.
shows up and
He's
he's
been-
been stealing all his mail.
Trying to get him to not go back.
But anyway, Vernon's locked him in with some bars, all right? He ain't
On the
getting out
window.
of that room.
Oh, the Weasley car.
The Weasley flying car comes
Bro.
up, rips the bars off.
True.
They steal him. They go to the Weasleys together.
And this
Vernon
is the second
falls
movie.
out the window. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my
now
God,
I remember
yeah.
Second
this.
movie.
Yeah.
They fly over to Weasleys. Miss Weasley's all pissed. She's like, "Where the hell did you take that flying car?" And they're
Dobby's
like,
a
"We went to
freak-ass."
get Harry." Like, come on. You would have gone to get Harry.
I'm not
He
gonna
had bars
lie,
on his window.
With
It's
the way that
inhumane.
I felt about
And then-
Dobby's death,
and
I
then-
gotta give this movie a like it.
And then as she's scolding him, her Arthur comes back.
You've seen this one a
And
lot.
Yeah.
she's
This
like,
one
I
is
haven't
in your
seen
tops.
this one so long.
This was in your
I have not
tops.
seen- I am impressing myself. So Arthur comes back as they're getting scolded, and he's like, "Oh, really? How far'd you go?" And they're like, "Whatever," and he's like, "Oh, wow." And then she like slaps him.
Yeah,
Okay.
you burned out the entire intro.
Then we cut. They're all walking into the station to go to school. Okay.
Then we cut.
They're all getting ready to go to school. They got their little briefcases, whatever they're called, the chests.
I think they're just called suitcases, but they just are not the
No,
American
they gave them
style.
a name. They gave them a name.
Trunks.
Yep, they're trunks.
Trunks.
They have their big trunks, and they're walking through. And then Ginny and Fred and George.
Jesus
and Miss
Christ.
Weasley,
Okay, hold on. You can't
They
give us
all-
an entire play-by-play. of
They
the
all
movie.
run through the train gate, and then Ron and Harry go. Platform 9 3/4, the wall.
And it
the
doesn't
brick wall.
fucking work.
And
They
then Ron
slam
and
into
Harry
that
goes
bitch.
and they hit the wall,
Yeah.
and they just eat shit.
And
in
then
the
they
middle
have
of
to
it.
take the car.
And then a conductor looks at them and is like, "The hell you do that for?" And then they're like, "Sorry," and they run away.
Jesus Christ. Okay, before you break down the entirety of the movie, I think I like this one a lot because Dobby's introduced in it, and Dobby is a well-needed friend of the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
Like the fact that Harry even pulled one over on Lucius's dumbass to get Dobby to
I
sign.
was getting there.
Cold.
Yeah.
You would have got there in 4 years.
Right.
It was
You
going to be
would've-
an hour and 30 minutes.
I was about to say, you were going at like 1.5 of the movie. You were not going too much faster than 1.5 of movie pace. You might as well watch it.
Can you
know?
believe I remember that many of the opening
Honestly, I
scenes?
think you might have seen it more recently than you're giving
I could
yourself
keep
credit.
going.
It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and put it in the. Where do you want to rate it?
Well, I
Have you
think
seen the movie?
Yeah.
So you just stop reading the fucking books?
Yeah, why would I read the book?
The fuck? Because they're great. They're
these
better.
are the books that like you'd wait at the
There's so
bookstore on
much
opening
more in the
day.
book, dude.
These books were the reason Borders lived, and Borders died after they stopped
Facts.
coming out.
Facts.
You're right. Not even
Well,
Twilight could have kept them. Nah, because Twilight, Hunger Games, Borders was gone before all of them. Books.
Amazon just existed.
Yeah. Oh damn. Okay, that got sad. How do you feel about the second movie? You got an opinion?
I think the
We should have mic'd you up. I didn't know I was gonna throw it to you this
Yeah.
many times. I'm sorry.
You're
You
throwing
didn't
it
even
every
know.
other second.
You didn't even know.
no, I think
Point a
the
mic towards
villain in the second one's the worst out of all of them. Like, as in.
Take the
not
mic away from
impressive.
him. Take the mic away from him. Wait, you just said this is the
The
worst.
second one was a snake, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
The
the,
basilisk.
basilisk.
Yeah, I don't think he was.
Ginny Weasley getting possessed by Tom Riddle wasn't good
Hold
enough
up.
for you.
There are many more important things.
It was a book. He got.
So
he got
first of
possessed.
all-
It was a journal.
It was a journal.
First of all, this will come back around. Magic car, they have to fly because they ran into the
Jesus
brick wall.
Christ.
No,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna be
Don't you
more
dare
brief.
pick up where you left off. Don't you dare pick up where the fuck you
This
just
is
left
bullet
off.
points.
No.
No, it's much more brief.
You need to be at the end of the movie at bullet point 2.
You're missing important things though.
Okay.
And after they fly to the school, the car gets eaten by the forest. That comes back. Hagrid gets blamed for being the Half-Blood Prince.
A
No,
plot.
that's
A
wrong
plot.
thing.
Go to you're in the C
Alfred
plot.
gets
Go to the A
blamed.
plot.
We meet the hippogriff. What's his name?
D plot. You're going
Taking
further away
Malfoy.
from the main A plot. A plot is Tom Riddle,
Then-
Voldemort.
The Hagrid gets kicked out, taken to Azkaban. Then Harry and Ron follow the spiders. That was part of it.
These
Too.
are all inconsequential points.
Harry finds the diary.
There we go. That's the main plot point.
None of the rest were inconsequential.
They all could get left out of the story.
The meeting with the spiders was important.
No.
It meant Hagrid didn't do it.
Okay, I'll give you that. But we knew Hagrid didn't fucking do it.
No, he didn't. He was in Azkaban.
You telling me when you watched that movie for
We
the first
read a
time.
book.
When you watched that movie
We
for the first
read a
time.
book.
When you read that book for the first time, you were like, fucking Hagrid.
Did you
I
read
hate
the
him.
second book before you watched that movie?
No, he gave up on the fucking books.
You didn't
And
read
then
the
he
book.
hates this movie.
Okay.
First book.
You hate the movie, but did you
I'd
think
say I hate
Hagrid
it. I
could have
just
killed
think-
him?
What?
Did you think Hagrid could have killed him?
No.
Thank you. Nobody thought Hagrid could have killed him.
Yeah.
It's a big fluffy man.
If you were coming at it from a certain angle,
No.
What angle? Never mind. Okay, there's some divisiveness in the room. Should we put this one in mid or good? I think that's the highest it's gonna get.
Yeah.
And I,
I
feel
think-
like
I
if
think
we
it's
all
a
agreed
mid.
on good, it might have to go mid.
I think it's a mid.
What are you? None of
think
you
it's
have
a
any
mid.
extra points? to
Hermione
add?
I think
survives
it's
because she
pretty mid.
figures out mirrors.
Yeah, I think it's like
Did you guys like Moaning Myrtle?
no.
It
Moaning
was not
Myrtle's
a
kind of
diary.
like a
Thank
funny,
you, John,
cringe,
in the
weird
comments.
thing. Yeah.
Hippogriff
Oh,
is in the
yeah.
third movie. The Hippogriff's not
See,
even
this is
in
why I
this
should
one.
stay on YouTube comments because then we can see at least the
You're
YouTube
right.
ones.
You're right. Fuck the Twitch comments. Fuck me trying to make somebody's day. Okay, movie. Put it in mid. Put it in
Yeah,
mid.
that's me.
Hippogriff's the third movie though. You definitely.
Sorry.
Oh no, it is the third. It
Do
is.
you
the
know
third.
which
Third's a
cover
great-
it is? Because I can't
great
tell from here.
I'm gonna have to get close.
I think it's that last one that you're on.
No, it's this one.
No, that's 3. I thought.
This
That's
is Chamber
it?
of Secrets.
Yeah.
This is 3.
Okay,
Oh,
3.
Yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban.
Fire.
We're on fire. We
This
on
is a
fire
great
here.
movie.
This is when the
Fire.
books
a
and the
great
movies
movie.
pick up.
Yeah.
We take off.
Legit.
Shit goes nuts.
We take off from this
Sirius
point
is trying to
forward.
murder people, but then he's a good uncle.
On the movies, the fucking one shot of Arthur Weasley talking to Harry in the train station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such a good fucking scene. I love just
Wait,
hearing Arthur talk about it when they beginning of the movie.
It's not in the train station. That's in
Oh
the
yeah,
little
no, it's
hut
not.
when
You're right.
going
You're
to
right.
the
It's in the
alley, whatever.
Diagon Alley.
No, yeah,
no,
but
but it's in the Leaky Cauldron.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah,
right?
Leaky
Is it Leaky Cauldron?
Cauldron.
Yeah, I think that's where
The
they are.
Leaky Cauldron,
Because
he's on the
Scampus
bus alone.
in the
Remember,
fucking
and he's
cat.
like,
Yeah.
he's like,
Scampus.
"Can you take
Oh,
me
the
to the
night
Leaky
bus.
Cauldron? That's
What
in
you
London."
fell over for?
Yeah.
Oh man, take it
One,
away, honey.
two,
Take it 3 1/4.
go.
3 1/4. Oh my god.
Great bus.
Underrated.
Jesus Christ, that movie.
That
We're on
bad?
fire. As I said,
Bro.
the movies and the books take off here.
They're so
This is
good
my
now.
favorite book. It's not my favorite movie, but it's almost my favorite movie.
It might be my favorite movie.
Yeah, I
Really?
think it's up there with
Yeah.
my favorite.
Okay.
I really like
I
this
The
feel
time
that.
twist at the
I mean,
end.
it's still one of the best. It is the second best, in my opinion.
The Patronus.
really fucking good.
We meet Lupin.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
facts.
dude. The time turn.
Patronus.
Bro, he was like, I don't even
He
need my
saves
daddy. I'll be
himself.
my own daddy.
Yeah. He's
I don't know
like,
if that's no, I don't know if that's
getting
part of
over
they
those
tried to write.
daddy issues.
Take it away, honey. It's in the comments. Shout out, John. Neville was the real chosen one. Harry just trauma dumps. Hilarious comment. Hilarious comment right there. Shout these out, man, when you see them, if you do.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
catching
saw
them
those
either.
before me.
I know I did. That's what I was just saying. But yeah, I think this one's way on fire. Is anyone you have just some disagreements? Because I mean, you came out of nowhere with that Chamber of Secrets take.
No, it's an honest opinion.
It's honest. We didn't ask you to lie. You know, you're right. That was an easy one. That movie's so
No.
fucking
Yeah,
good. I
that
might
was
watch that
good.
tonight.
We have Goblet of Fire.
This is also it's up
Bieber
there.
Bangs
This is
Harry.
a little different of a start.
You know, we skipped the start for the last one. What's the start of this one?
Oh, to be honest, I don't remember.
You don't remember the start of Goblet of Fire?
No.
Is this the one
What?
with
No, like
Voldemort?
I don't remember
This
how
one?
he leaves Vernon's. Because 3, the one we skipped, is when he blows up the ant and her
Yes.
buttons like knocked
He
out
blows
out,
up.
and
If
she
there's
floats
something
away.
wrong with the bitch, there's something wrong with the pup. Shut up.
Yeah.
And he just,
Yeah.
like, bro, blows the on
Is
up.
this like the depressing start where they're in like the park?
No, that is Order of the
that's
Phoenix.
later. That's later.
That's the next movie.
later.
Calm down. Calm down. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. This one starts
Well, how does he leave Vernon's house?
Quidditch. Quidditch. This is the Quidditch World Cup.
Yeah.
Oh,
yep.
yeah.
Yep. So
yeah,
he
yeah,
gets
yeah,
picked
yeah.
up by the Weasleys.
Yeah,
Yes.
And they
yeah.
go with Cedric
Yes.
to the Quidditch World
Yeah.
Cup.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Rest in
They
peace,
see
Cedric.
Facts.
Malfoy
Here
as
today,
they're
gone
walking to the
tomorrow.
top, and
Yeah.
then Victor Krum,
Chrome, yeah.
and then Dark Mark. Everyone gets trampled. Harry's knocked
This
out.
is a wild start.
yeah.
This
Yeah.
is a wild, like this.
This is-
Once
this start
again,
is
they're ramping
Then
up.
the
Yeah.
Ministry shows up, tries to murder Harry, Ron, and Hermione, and Arthur comes out yelling, "It's my son!"
Oh my god, yeah, that was
Yeah.
wild because they were really
That-
actually trying to kill them.
Yeah.
He knew that was your son, blood. You want me to comment and y'all just ignore it? This is the Quidditch World Cup. John, you were helping out, man. We're here.
Yeah.
Vernon, we're not. We see you in the I see you in the comments.
Facts.
I see you, plug. I see you. Keep commenting. I need that for the algorithm. But like,
Yeah, no, you're here, man. You're in the room.
you here. We love you. But
So-
yeah, this one is wild. We actually get a student death here that's wild and
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Facts.
On top of that,
Facts.
the book goes a little wilder because doesn't Harry use the money to give to Fred and George to start the joke shop in the book?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how Fred and
Yeah.
George get the money to start the joke shop. Weasley's Wizard Wares. I can't say that fast.
What money?
his own money.
The money from the cup that he wins
Do you win money?
in the
From
book.
the Goblet of Fire. Like
In
we
the
won whole
book?
thing, yeah.
Yeah, they won money. I'm pretty sure. I have not read this in a while.
I haven't either.
That's
That's I'm
like,
trying
let
to
me-
remember what.
Let me throw that out there because this also has some shit with in the book you got Rita Skeeter. She turns
She's
into
in
a
the
beetle.
movie.
I know, but she turns into a beetle, and that's how she was getting all the information in the book.
Yeah.
That's
Because she was
true.
turning into a bug, but then at the end of the movie, Hermione has her in the end of the book. Hermione has her in a jar. It's pretty fucking weird.
Yeah,
it really
it
doesn't
is.
go anywhere, as far
Why?
as I know. Like,
What's
how does she
that?
get out the
She
jar?
in a
Is
beetle
that
would
gonna-
be dangerous. Too.
It is, dude. You get
Someone's
fucking
gonna
stepped
step on
That's a
you,
terrible. What is
smack
it?
you,
That's a
hit you with
terrible thing to
frying
change
pan.
into. They are all still students in fifth movie. Yeah. They are still students.
That's when
'Cause
they
Harry
leave
wasn't even
and
supposed to
throw
get
the
the goblet.
rockets. and-
Now, this movie, although it ramps up, although this is the one where
The
Hermione
dragon.
and Ron, you start seeing some stuff, but Hermione and Harry, you start seeing some stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a Hermione Harry shipper, no lie. So like, I was excited for my boy Harry in this one, but we obviously had to give it to Ron for some reason. I don't get it, JK. I don't get it.
It's the red hair.
Jenny, I get it in the books. Jenny in the movies, y'all should have just gone ahead.
Yeah.
Sideline. Cho Chang could have went with Ron or something if you really wanted to give him somebody. But we could have. Hermione made so much more sense in the movies.
Yeah,
if you
no,
just watch
facts.
the movies,
Facts.
it's Hermione, bro.
Yeah.
It's Hermione. It's like, bro, man, either way.
Mhm.
Where are we ranking this one? Because this one, low key, although it ramps up, it's not one of my favorites. It's like on a rewatch, I will enjoy it.
I think I liked it.
liked it. Yeah.
I think I liked it.
It had a good ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
It's like the
You
underwater.
like it?
We all liked it.
Yeah, the underwater.
Damn, okay. I'm
breathing
the
shit.
opposition. I think this one's got to go up there.
Order
Yeah.
of Phoenix.
That's okay. Order of the Phoenix, I think, is top tier. I think it's the
Yeah.
best. I think it's the best Harry Potter movie.
It's up there.
It's
I
up
think
there
this
for
is
sure.
the best
I like this
movie.
one.
This
I
one's a little
enjoyed.
dry.
I think certain parts get dry.
It's talky. It's
yeah.
talky. I like a talky
part's a
movie.
little dry
John in the
at times.
comments
Yeah.
can attest to this. That I love a good talky movie. Captain America is one of my favorite Marvels because it's just a lot of talking.
Back and
I
forth.
love
Well,
the
I
early
like the
Thor
Captain
movies,
America
but I'm
movie.
saying early Thor, I like them for the talking. That's why I watch them.
You like
So it's like-
Norse accents.
I mean, no, those are bad. But the talking, I love a good movie with a lot of dialogue that's written well.
Some
And I feel
bars.
like
He
in-
dropped that accent too quick. Should still have it.
he did. But I mean, also Wanda's accent, Marvel. What is that? It disappeared in a movie and a half.
Yeah, legit.
And halfway through a movie,
Legit.
like hard stop, she went, and now I'm Elizabeth Olsen. Like, she was like, I am no longer from Sokovia.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, man. Either way, back to this movie. I think this one's great. It's a lot of setup. This is like a big setup for everything you need to know going forward. I love Dumbledore's army. Room of Requirements is
Facts.
great.
Facts.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, the movie did make it a little weird for Harry to go and kiss Cho Chang when she kind of crying about Cedric. That's a little awkward. Like,
Yeah, it was a while.
It was
That
a
happened
weird
in the book
exchange.
too.
yeah, but seeing it, I don't know. In the book I don't know. I'm not gonna defend it. It was weird either way. Don't do that. Like, it was just like, I'm sad. I like you. Like, okay. Like, but yeah, no. This movie still one of my favorites. With all that being
Yeah.
said, because how it starts is wild. Like, it's about to go crazy because Harry's getting attacked in the regular world. Like, and then the ministry is trying to play it off, and you're just like, so the government is against my boy, the school
Yeah.
is against my boy. Where is he gonna go?
This is
And
Umbridge too,
the
right?
only thing he
Yeah,
has,
yeah.
the room of requirements, which perfectly comes up to him when he needs it here. Umbridge is being crazy about shit. Didn't is this the one with Marauders map? Or is
That-
Marauders
that
map?
was
No,
early.
that was
three.
earlier. That's
That was
earlier.
3.
That's not Prisoner of Azkaban, is it?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Pat
it's-
Damn,
Prongs-
okay. Well then what?
They
I feel like he's sneaking
confiscated
around
it.
in this one.
No, they
No.
confiscated the map, and that's how they saw like people disappearing.
He has 3.
Okay, maybe I'm just tweaking on the map being a big part of this one.
They
What
didn't
is it in
confiscate the map.
comments?
Someone got fed truth serum, and or at least in the book, someone got used like truth serum or something on, and they told. Or they like tortured them. I don't remember. She was doing that quill thing where. it
Oh,
would
are you
cut
talking
off
about
her
to figure out
hand.
the room of requirements?
Yeah.
I thought it was Cho Chang. I thought Cho Chang gets like
Someone
kind of
snitched.
tortured.
Someone snitched.
Oh.
I thought
somehow.
Cho Chang got the
Yeah.
little torture. I'm not sure.
then
Man,
they
Jesus
knocked
Christ,
the
we
wall
should did a reread. Should did a reread. But
What?
it was somebody though, because Umbridge comes through and she starts charming
Yeah.
the fucking room and blows
Yeah,
the whole
they
shit
blow
up.
a hole in the wall.
Wild, bro. Craziness. But then I love the way that Fred and George throw the like fireworks. Like, dude, the CGI in that
Yes.
movie was
Yeah.
so good.
The firework dragon
this
is so
This is
lit.
my favorite
Facts.
Harry Potter movie. Easily.
Honestly, this is my least favorite Harry Potter movie.
Debate.
I just didn't think there was enough action. There was a lot of dialogue. You love
Dudley
that
got his
dialogue.
face sucked off in the first 15.
Yeah, but then it's just
That
like
happens
politics,
in the
politics,
last
politics.
movie.
Yeah.
But it was better. It was better in the last movie.
You're right, but as I say, it's a talking
Dudley
one.
doesn't get his face eaten again.
No, Dudley.
No, but Harry gets
Harry
his
gets
face
his face eaten again.
Yeah.
But like, bro, no, doesn't Harry get his face eaten in this one while he's playing Quidditch?
Yeah.
in Order of the Phoenix?
Yeah.
Because the Dementors are at the school?
No,
Yeah.
that's third.
Damn, okay. Maybe I'm in the wrong one.
That's
I don't
'cause
even,
the
you can just
Dementors
keep
are
saying
there
that.
for-
It doesn't even matter to
No,
me.
the Dementors are there looking for Sirius. Remember, they were guarding the
Oh,
school
yeah,
Yep,
in the
you're
third
right,
one.
you're right,
Yeah,
you're right,
yeah.
you're right. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And then
But yeah.
that's why you had to learn the Patronus in the first place.
This is a talky movie, as I said, and it's a good talky movie.
It was a lot of more depressing scenes than happy scenes.
Because you
It was
gotta
nothing-
set,
that's a
you
colder
gotta
movie,
set up
yeah.
how they about to end this
Yeah.
bitch,
Yeah.
though.
It's
I
definitely
get
a
it,
colder
I get it, but
movie.
it's not
Look,
my cup of tea.
I don't think it's a bad movie, but it's
I
not
wouldn't say
like
it's bad either, but it's like
Yeah, it's not fire. it's like,
I did like it though.
yeah, I liked it.
it's important. It sets up a lot of stuff, but
They find out so much shit.
Would you say you
I
liked
liked
it?
it.
I think it's on fire.
But did you like
It's
it?
on fire like Voldemort's cabinet when Dumbledore came to visit him.
That's not in this one. Stop bringing up the future.
I was giving a reference. It is on
Yeah,
fire.
I think I liked it.
Okay,
personally.
okay. Can we at least give it to the top of like can it go be above Goblet? Is it above y'all saying
Yeah,
Goblet?
it can be above a Goblet.
Yeah.
I think
It's more
I
important.
think it's the one to the left. Oh no, the left of it is no.
This is Order of the Phoenix.
Oh God, you own it. You own
Jesus
it.
Christ, I can read them.
You own it. You own it.
And we got Half-Blood Prince, Deathly Hallows Part 1, Deathly Hallows Part 2.
Okay.
I actually don't know which one's Part 2 and Part
Yeah,
1. It's way too
same.
small to see the
Me
Part 2
neither.
or
Part
Part 1.
two
but I can
is
read
the middle
rest.
one. Part one is the first one because that running through the forest scene is amazing when they're getting the whipping the wands. And
Was
shit.
that the first one?
And they shot
yeah,
it in
that was
20
the first one. That's the end
Yeah,
of the first
they
one.
they shot it in the 24 frames per second. It's cinematic as fuck. Dude. It looks so good.
Yeah.
It looks nothing like any other Harry Potter movie.
Facts.
Like the way that
Facts.
because they're running in it, it's usually just like nice cool pan shots, zoom in, then Quidditch is happening. This was like fucking action movie, James Bond, like not
Yeah.
just Jason Bourne type. We're running through the fucking
Impossible.
forest,
Yeah.
fucking spells whipping everywhere. Okay, we'll talk about that when we get there.
CGI.
Half-Blood Prince.
The
Half-Blood
whip
Prince
cracks.
has far less action. Also, what fucking action are you looking for from Harry Potter? What fucking more? What do you want? Like what? I'm saying these are.
I rather watch like action than like be depressed the entire time. Like
The Half-Blood
These
Prince.
are all depressing. A
They're-
kid's
they
parents
are
get
depressing,
murdered
but they're
first
like-
movie. That's the part Bobby skipped. He didn't tell you the play-by-play. Harry's
I
mom
didn't do
jumps in front.
play-by-play on the first
Harry's
one.
mom jumps in front of a crib after Voldemort comes inside of a house to murk everybody. Like,
I didn't do play-by-play on
Yeah,
the
you did the
first
second
one.
one.
I know,
did the
but I'm
second
just
one.
saying it's what you didn't say in your play-by-plays. Like that,
I
I'm
didn't
just
do
saying.
play-by-play though. It's the first one. I did play-by-play on the second
Half-Blood
one.
Prince. How does this one start? You got a play-by for this one?
Half-Blood Prince starts different. All right.
Half-Blood Prince starts different.
This time we're gonna pick up Harry on brooms.
Okay.
So Harry is
You
upstairs in his room.
You still got the fucking scent on him.
Yeah, you can't use magic yet. But this isn't the time they all get naked and dress up as Harry. That's next time. So
That's one way to say it.
they pick him up on brooms this time. Then they're all cruising. The beginning of the movie, very cinematic. We're cruising. We're flying over the river, the Thames, going through London, passing boats. It's night. There's reflecting lights. Looks beautiful. They go to the Weasleys before they go to school. We get a little, what's the shot called? Precursor.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah, we get some foreshadowing. There's a bridge in London that's killed by some Death Eaters. They swirl around
They
it
killed
and
a
it
bridge?
just falls.
They killed a bridge.
Oh
is
yeah,
the
there's
words
a
we're
lot of
using?
people on the bridge too. They spin.
That's
the
in the
bridge.
Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah,
Damn,
because it's after he's back.
he's back.
Yeah, and they're getting more bold.
Oh my god, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Order of the Phoenix is where he comes back at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Come on, man. Come on, man. The Dark One's returned.
yeah.
they returned in the fourth.
He returned several times. What?
But did he?
He came back as a baby once, but we'll talk about it.
He did come back as a baby once, kind of. Okay,
Okay, but after they kill the bridge, Harry Potter gets back How do they have trouble getting to school again this time, right? Am I tweaking?
And the
Because
sixth one?
yeah, do they have trouble getting there, or do they just get straight to school
Uh,
from the fucking from the?
Full house.
No, so this, I am so sorry. We have been misled by me.
Are you
Harry-
been describing the last one?
No, I don't know exactly what I was describing.
I don't know
I'm
exactly.
getting confused though, because this one,
No, because there
Harry-
was a scene where they're
No,
on brooms.
no,
with
no, there is that scene. I don't remember where it came from now. Maybe it's
Yeah.
the
I
fifth.
think you're describing Order of the Phoenix.
Maybe it's the fifth.
I think you're describing Order of the Phoenix.
No,
Yeah, I
it's
think
the
that's
fifth.
the
It's the
fifth.
fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
because
then
then
they
the
come
sixth.
and
The best
No, stop.
fucking
There's a fight
movie.
scene.
Stop. In the sixth, what happens is Harry's riding trains like a bum. He meets this beautiful hoe. And then, I'm sorry. I tried to stop myself. It wasn't bitch.
And better than cable, we don't endorse anything that you just said. We're gonna rewind that in real time. Harry's flirting with a woman at the local deli.
um, and then Dumbledore comes.
And he
takes
says,
them to meet Professor
You've been up to
Slughorn.
debauchery all summer, Harry. It's time to go back to school.
Well, no, he takes him to bribe Professor Slughorn. And then
He
he
does.
drops
Oh
him
my
off at
God,
the
you
window.
really misled us. You
yeah.
misled us so hard. Yeah, you
Yeah.
described the whole movie before that.
Yeah.
those
My
were
bad. That's because I
Phoenix.
didn't do play-by-play on
I was
5.
literally thinking, I was like, is this that movie?
Yeah.
I had every
Yeah.
visual you were saying.
Yeah, no, legit.
It's because I didn't do play-by-play on 5.
True. But hey, we still got it. So we're here now at the 6th. And they go get Slughorn, who's pretending to be a chair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
Which I
dragons
think-
blood on the ceiling and
Mhm.
destroyed walls. And because he wants him to think he's dead. And he
Yeah,
got
but it's
mad.
also really weird because he's the guy who collects students.
Yeah.
He's a weird one. I don't
He-
know if I was a fan of him.
He is like, we know that these kids are going to be famous.
But once again, this is a talky movie in my opinion because this is him figuring
is.
out how dope Snape is.
Yeah.
But not only that, he's figuring out and getting Slughorn's memories and figuring out so much about Voldemort in this one. So for setup, this one kind of goes above mid already. Because I feel like I wouldn't have gave a shit about Severus without this movie being as good as it is.
yeah.
And also, Dumbledore fucking dies here.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
the biggest
that
one.
we weren't there
That's
yet,
the
man.
biggest one.
It's a journey. First, we got to look at some memories.
I feel
Then
like
we got to
I feel
get
like
abused by Snape for a while.
Yeah.
You're
No,
right.
that was the last one. That
No.
was the
No,
last
no,
one.
No,
That
that's
was
this one.
That was
That's
this one. Yeah.
Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is.
Is this? I think this is also where we figure out that like Harry's dad was a little bit of a jagoff. He was a little bit of an asshole, bully
yeah.
type dude.
Yeah.
He wasn't just he wasn't like Nerdy Potter.
Yeah.
He was James, big
Mhm.
Quidditch James. He was
Yeah.
different around
Yes.
those parts.
Yeah.
And Severus, who I wouldn't have been mad at a big twist being, I'm your daddy.
Mhm.
But if Voldemort knew,
I wouldn't have been happy.
you wouldn't have been happy. I would have been happy.
His story was better without.
I
Yeah,
would
I
have been
liked it.
happy
Yeah,
if
I
he figured
liked
out
it
while he
without-
was dying. If while he was dying, he was like, I'm actually your father, and your father knew. Like, if they
No.
didn't set up so much of
Because
the
then
James
you're
shit,
like, why
they set up too much
James.
James shit. That was
Yeah.
my problem. I feel like if they didn't give you all that James lore, y'all wouldn't have cared. If they wasn't like, you look just like your daddy, you play Quidditch like your daddy. Like, if they would have gave up on all of that and like, just like, Snape would have been a great reveal because how I ended the movie. How I ended the movie on the relationship side.
So much different opinion of him.
But this is my thing.
Because you're living and teaching at Hogwarts where you're safe, and you left your son with Vernon.
But this is my thing here, right? How I left the movie, like at the end of the movies, not talking books, was Harry's dad is an asshole and Snape is the only person who ever loved his mama.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's garbage. That's like, okay, maybe it's just too realistic. Maybe I want a more fairy tale. Like, that's like Snape is like OG Sim.
No.
Like, like he's like, it's real intense. Like, that's kind of sad. Like,
It is sad.
I
That's
loved you
part
so
of
much,
his
I'm just gonna
character,
take care of
though.
your son. Like, that's wild. And I'm not saying that he didn't need to like love her that much or have that type of friendship, but it would have been such a better twist if he was the father.
But the arc isn't that.
Yeah,
And I
like,
don't
he's
think you
supposed
could
to
have
be
beat that arc
yeah.
with that.
You could.
He's supposed to be that
Dude,
character.
it is.
Where,
That character has so much development.
yeah.
And we see him not a ton. But he
Okay,
has
hold
so
up,
much
hold up.
development.
This is divisive for a child story. But what if it was I didn't know who your daddy was. And then when he pulls the resurrection stone, he asks his mama, and she like, they were both great fathers to you, but it was Snape.
You can't have that. Come on, it was like 1996.
It was not. It was 2007.
Zero. The first one?
Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, well, yeah, but we would have had to
No.
establish
I'm
that
not
there
even
was
talking
a
about
canon
Half-Blood
of
Prince.
books,
I'm not even talking about Half-Blood Prince. What I'm
No,
talking about is like 2000.
so-
she wrote the last book in like fucking 09 or some
Look,
shit.
yeah, but because of the way they're all connected, you would have had to have some question about who his dad was before that.
Yeah.
Because they talk about James the whole time before that.
And that's why I said you got to take out all that James bullshit, bro.
No.
Snape should have been a daddy.
No.
Snape should have
Ew.
been his daddy.
God,
It would have
no.
been so much better. But okay, cool. So
I
y'all
would
just
still
okay
have the
with
problem with, like, you're living safe at Hogwarts, protected by
Yeah.
Dumbledore and all the stuff of Hogwarts, and you still left him.
I have the same issue with him being that close to the mother and doing that same thing.
I don't. He's with family. Snape's not his family.
Really? We're just going to pull a family card? He knew. So literally, Snape grew up with Lily and her asshole sister, which means that if anybody knows how big of an asshole Vernon and fucking Petunia are, it would be the one who grew up with them, who is Snape. Because Snape grew up next to them, meaning that Snape should have been the first one to be like, I'll just go on the run for forever with Harry
Yes.
because I love the mom so much. But
Right.
no, I loved your mom so much that I'm going to become part of a huge scheme to kill the only dude who was a father figure to you so that you could eventually get a teardrop from me and figure out that me and your mom was cool one day.
What? You...
I brass taxed it.
He was snitching on Voldemort.
I know, but
He
I'm
didn't
just
kill
saying.
James.
He was a triple agent.
He
Yes.
was not involved.
But I'm just saying, like,
in
this
that.
is how he showed his love, and you saying that it
He was
wouldn't-
hiding them from Voldemort.
You saying that it wouldn't have made sense that he just fucking was living a cozy life? Like, I don't think it made sense either way that he was just living a cozy life.
So, father being alive trumps living with your aunt and uncle. Mom's friend does not trump living with your aunt and uncle.
Definitely does.
It does
Your
not.
aunt and uncle, who are literally like what the book would describe as, or pretty much paints as, racist against wizards. And you're a wizard.
If
So,
I-
bro, nah.
If I have children and then get murdered, do not steal them from my siblings.
That's not at all what I'm saying here. Okay, Bob, look, if you and your siblings were estranged, you had not talked to them since you were 16, and we were in our 30s, and I had seen you every single day, and you knew me and my family more than you knew your
You're
siblings'
making
family.
assumptions about this relationship that far in.
Jesus Christ,
He
I'm
was
not
gone
making
for a while.
assumptions.
He was a
I'm
Death
just
Eater.
saying. You're right. You're right. Death Eater, maybe that does. Aunt and Uncle Trump Death Eater, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. But
yeah.
still.
Why
But
are
hold
you
up.
giving me this much attitude?
I'm going to give you this much attitude because I think Snape would have gave Buddy bigger than a fucking room under the stairs. That's all I'm saying. Death Eater or not, I really think you would have been more hospitable.
That's not the point. You can't just go steal a kid from his family.
They didn't want the kid. What do you mean
I
steal
don't
the
agree.
kid?
I don't disagree with you.
They had to dump the kid on the doorstep and lie. Harry wondered why he wasn't with Sirius off jump. See, we didn't talk about that, but they they locked up Sirius to be crazy. He wasn't going to get
No.
that. If he could have been with Sirius, he would have just had a good life. That's a different story. We didn't get that one.
Yeah.
That doesn't make for good books.
That is
Either way,
also
where are we
different.
placing? Where are we
That's-
placing this?
That's better family.
That's not family. That's the equivalent of a friend. You know what godparents are? A friend that you trust with your children.
Yes.
After your parents die, that's where you're supposed to be.
Technically,
He's your
that's how it's
named
gone over
father.
history.
Yeah.
Over history, what people would do is it would
That
be
makes him
God.
better than Death Eater.
Yes,
Yeah.
but if he's in prison, I'm not defaulting to the aunt and uncle who
Yeah,
quite
it's
literally
probably
think that my
family outside
my
prison.
inherited magical prowess is a sin.
Yeah. It's probably
Look,
family
man.
outside prison first.
I
And then
all I'm saying is like you can't.
Would you rather
just-
have emotional trauma or serve the Dark Lord?
You're a
I think
police
I'm going to pick to
officer.
serve the Dark Lord.
You're a police officer in the early '90s in London.
The police officers, it was Dumbledore. Now you're adding. The police officers had nothing to do with Harry. Dumbledore dropped him at the door with McGonagall.
Yes. But
It was an executive choice by Dumbledore. He could have said, Snape, get your shit together. Here's a baby.
he couldn't do that to him.
He
was
did it.
using him.
He did it to Vernon.
He did do it to Vernon, but he wasn't using
but
Vernon.
Snape
He was
was a
using
double
Snape.
agent.
He's
Yeah.
a triple agent.
Triple
He
agent.
At
was
one point,
Yeah.
and then he
But
goes
if
back.
you give him Harry, then that ruins everything.
Yeah, you can't give
Yeah.
him Harry.
You think he couldn't have came up with a good plan? Hey, Harry, we going to get it together from jump.
Josh.
I'm teaching you how to be a double agent from start, bro.
Josh.
Bro, Black Widow.
You cannot
I'm going
live
to teach you how to
out
be a
life
spy for being a
thinking
shorty.
Snape should have been Harry's dad.
I-
It's
I-
not going to
that's-
happen.
it's always gonna be
always
here.
written all the
Where
way.
are we ranking Half-Blood Prince? A.K.A. Harry's Real Daddy's movie.
I think it's good, but it's not his dad's movie. And then
I really-
Jenny starts in that one.
I fucking hate you.
That's
hate
why I
you.
said good.
Yeah.
I can't stand the Jenny relationship.
That Jenny starts in that one.
I hate that the funeral for Dumbledore was so short in the movie.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In the book, bro, they was talking about who was there and shit. In the movie, they was like,
It's a quick pan.
Yeah,
why?
yeah.
Sad
They
as
ran
shit.
out.
I was
They
like,
were
not my
afraid to make
man.
it longer. They were afraid to make it longer. They could have made it longer.
Bro, we could have at least got a director's cut where they pan the faces crying. We didn't even get none of that shit.
No.
Yeah.
Bro, it wasn't
Yeah.
even, it was honestly just, it was the equivalent of the fucking whistle in Hunger Games. Sure. Where are we ranking this?
I liked it.
Of course you did. No, I'm
I
sorry.
think that Dumbledore scene where he like
When he
that-
drinks all the, yeah.
I liked all the tear and the dream thing.
Yeah, I think Bobby put it in the right
I
plot.
think it's good.
Is it better than Sorcerer's Stone?
Yeah.
Really?
I think it's better than
I don't. Who cares where it is in the section? They're in
I
the
do
same section.
because I want to get a good ranking here.
We just talked about this movie for a long time.
We
Move on.
didn't. We
Yeah,
debated
move
other
on.
things than this
Yeah.
movie for a good amount of that. We debated. We debated.
It was
Harry's
all
parent.
because of this movie.
You're right, but if you want to dive into more,
We're doing the
debate-
last one together.
No.
It's
not
one
at all.
movie.
Not at
one
all.
really long movie.
No, you want to know why? You want to know why? Because if we rate it as one movie, it has not enough action and not enough talking.
Yeah,
if we
facts.
rate them individually, I feel like,
good.
nah, never mind.
It's one movie all the way through.
It's not, but we're going to go with the first one first. This is the one where everybody eventually gets very emo with the necklace on.
Well,
They
yeah,
get
because the
super
necklace
emotional.
is like emo amplifier.
It is. Everyone is
So
sad
they didn't know
and
that. We
shit.
can't blame them. They all start fighting. Ron
Yeah.
thinks Hermione's cheating on him with Harry, who's sleeping 10 feet away like he wouldn't notice. Come on.
It's like, bro, what you think they pulling off in front of your eyes, cuz?
Then there's a stag, and Harry finds a sword in some water, and then Ron
You
saves
skipped
him.
a lot in this one. This one.
This is how this one feels.
This one starts off crazier than all the rest of them. I think this is
They
the
go
best
to a
start.
wedding.
I think this is the best start
Oh,
of
this
any of
is
the
where
movies.
they got naked and dressed up as Harry.
This is the
But-
one. This is the one where Hagrid gets straight up fucking knocked out, and Voldemort himself is now chasing Harry on his way over to Hogwarts. Like this is
Yeah.
the craziest one. This one I think builds up on all the other ones. We get little aspects of each of the different scenes, from him being in Hagrid's car, which is like a callback to just the first time he went. I loved it. I loved that intro so much. And then on top of that, the next day we have
Hedwig.
fucking. Well, yeah. Oh God, dude, Hedwig fucking dies. That's sad as shit.
Facts.
That's sad as shit because that's foreshadowing. Dobby dies in this one.
Mhm.
It's fucking dude. This one's a heart jerker. We had to wait a year. These
Yeah,
kids will
this
never
is
know.
depressing.
These kids today will never know. We waited a whole year to figure out all of this, bro. This is wild. But either way, this one, after the fucking Minister of Magic comes to the crib to give them Albus Dumbledore's gifts, which essentially
Yeah.
teach them how to unlock this final battle, they have the wedding. And at the wedding, it's the wildest, quickest like scene of just chaos. Then they end up in London. Oh my God. Great intro. Like that being like them getting to London being the like end of it is a really cool like beginning of a movie in my opinion. This is the coolest one they got.
They don't go to school.
Yeah.
They never
that's
make
their
it.
last
They
year.
never make it.
Yeah.
Well, they do, but they
No.
have to sneak in.
What's
Well,
the
that's
end
a
of this
lot
one?
later.
The
How does
end
it
of
end?
this one ends with Hermione explaining.
No, Dobby dies.
I know, but I'm about to.
Yeah.
So the ending
That's how it
starts.
ends. Well, you can't start back at Mount.
Really,
Dorsey
Mister?
Mansion.
Really, Mister? Breakdown of the movies? I can't break down this one. I'm just saying,
Nope.
what happens in this one is Hermione explains everything about the actual Deathly Hallows, so that we finally know what's going on toward the
That's
end.
like middle of the movie.
Hold up, bitch. So then they get captured by Bellatrix after all the debauchery goes
That's
on
when
with
your running
Gringotts.
shot is.
With Gringotts, yes, I'm very aware. This cool ass scene.
Gringotts is the
And
second
then,
movie.
and then Gringotts is not the second movie.
Yes, it is.
Okay, maybe it fucking is.
Because they
Either
leave
fucking
from
way.
Dobby
Gringotts.
dying.
You're right.
and go
You're
to
right.
Gringotts.
You're fucking right. You're fucking right. Okay. Dobby dies because they get captured in the forest and shit like that. But how the movie ends, the final fucking scene of it, is when Voldemort is literally hovering over Dumbledore's dead fucking body, taking the Elder Wand. And it's a cold fucking scene. And then we have to wait a year. We have to wait a year after he grabs that fucking wand out of his hand. And he fucking, dude's cold. Because you're like, damn, you got the Elder Wand. It's game over. But little do we know, we don't find out until the second movie.
He
The Elder
doesn't own
Wand. Elder Wand wasn't even his. Wasn't even his.
it. Don't even like him.
Because
like
of the
that.
super weak fucking handheld takeaway of the wands, which is ridiculous. Like, that counted as disarming Draco. When he just snatches the wands from him at a tug of war.
I mean, that just enforced, like, Draco, who he was, and how pathetic he was.
That's when you knew?
No, that just reinforced it. It was like, this is who you were all along.
That's who Draco was the whole time?
Because he doesn't always act like that. You think he's like that, you're like... But he talks big.
He does
Yeah,
talk big, and
yeah.
you think that he has the potential to be like his father. But I feel like
But
there's
that
lots
was
of
him the
signs that
whole
he
time.
can't be that ruthless.
Yeah.
That was him the
You
whole
said this
time.
was your favorite book. How do you feel about the movie with it being your favorite book?
I don't know. I think it's good.
Also, you mixed up the two movies and got mad at me for suggesting we do them as one. Just saying.
You're right. We're still doing them as one.
I think it's like for me. It's between I liked it and good. I don't know. It's not a high. I liked it, but it's definitely not like a low good.
I was about to say, look, if we're putting it next to Sorcerer's Stone and Half-Blood Prince, it's up there next to. It's
Yeah,
up there
okay.
with Half.
It's I liked it.
It's
sure.
got to be next
For
to
sure, it's I
Goblet.
liked it,
Then
but-
we can put it at the end.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie, that one scene, them running through the forest,
Yeah.
that's the coldest
That's
battle
just
scene in the movie.
facts.
You fuck with this one?
I think it's good. Yeah.
You like spectacle. I'm assuming you fuck with the last one.
Yeah. No. Last
Yeah,
one's
last one's
just.
good.
Oh, because they got fighting.
Yeah.
and
Last
shit.
one's really good.
Yo, the Battle of Hogwarts, and now you all
Yeah.
in.
So we going.
That's definitely the second one.
Bitch, I told you we can't read the parts.
Yeah, but I already explained to you that
I-
the backgrounds were from the movie,
in
and that's
one
when you
ear,
brought up the scene.
Out the other.
I guess.
Now we get to the Gringotts scene. Which
Yes,
is
we get to the
legendary.
Gringotts scene.
This is fire.
This is the one where
Shit pops off,
shit pops off hard.
to be clear.
They attack the castle. McGonagall gets to do the thing she always wanted to do.
We have to go back.
Take us back.
Ron, after they rob Gringotts, gets all mad.
He gets aggro again?
No, this is when he leaves.
He left in the first one.
No.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. He lost. He leaves in the first one.
He leaves in the first one and comes back with
That's
the
what he's
sword.
mad.
When Harry
Yeah.
sees the stag, Bron is like,
Yeah.
I heard the light whispering to me. It sounded
yeah.
like your voice.
Yeah.
Harry. Harry.
That's in the second one.
That's
he
the
comes
That's
back.
first. I thought that was the first one.
He comes back.
They
in the
destroy
first
the
one.
diadem with the sword in the first one.
Oh yeah, and then that's why he helps him because he wants the fucking sword.
So in this one,
Why
Ron's
couldn't we
not
have done this
aggro
as one movie?
Because you keep. you
Neither
got
of
mad
us
at me.
know what happened in either one.
But when we put our knowledge together, we've been able to figure out how they separate. So in this movie, it starts out with them going in Gringotts, but after they get caught in Gringotts, they have to take the dragon. They take the dragon, yada yada whoop de woo. This is when they figure out we need to get back to Hogwarts because Hogwarts is where everything is at. But before we go to Hogwarts, we need to make a stop.
Because they lost the sword and they need a way to kill the.
Yeah, because they had to make a trade for the sword. They had to trade the sword with the
Well,
dude
he
to get
locks
in.
them in and then
Give me the
runs.
sword and I'll give you the and he
Yeah.
did. Yeah, asshole. But they was trying to get the cup. They had to get the chalice, the cup, John, which was a fucking Horcrux.
Yeah.
But Gemino cuss. All of that shit. Either way, this movie culminates with them getting there, and this is when he calls out Big Snape in the Great Hall. I love that scene. I'm not gonna lie, Daniel Radcliffe did not deliver the lines like I would have wanted them. When he's, "You're a liar." Like, I don't know if I enjoy the scene in there. Like, how could you stand where he stood? It read better. You know, in my
Facts.
head,
Facts.
my Harry in my head when I'm reading delivers that way cooler. But either way, it was really dope. It was cool to see him like jump through and then McGonagall kind of take over because you knew McGonagall just needed to be the head of the school.
Mm-hmm.
And like just seeing them put the whole fucking shield around the fucking campus, dope scenes.
Yeah.
And then also, we won't talk about how cold Voldemort is because he definitely said, "Take the night, pick up your dead.
Facts.
Nobody else got to die. Just bring Harry to the forest." That's thug.
Yeah.
You know how thug you got to be to talk to every magical being in the area? No call, no text, just hear my
Straight up.
voice.
Yeah.
That's wild. Voldemort
that
really
was
showed
cool.
his power.
That was cool.
I think he died too easy though. That's my only that's my only thing with this movie.
Yeah. I think they just needed to end it. That's what that was.
Yeah, it was like we
Yeah.
need
The
to
ending.
wrap it up. We're running out of money.
Yeah.
They spent a lot of money on the fountain of sparks between the wands.
Yeah.
And you can now do that on your iPhone.
They were like,
Can we
well,
find out who's the chosen one? What's his name?
Harry Potter?
No.
The one who might have been the chosen one, Neville?
Neville.
Yeah, but he wasn't the chosen
he
one.
wasn't.
He could have been the
Yeah.
chosen one.
Because
But
if he
that's a
was the
fan
chosen
theory.
one, he would have been like the one with the Horcrux inside him,
Yeah.
and Harry would have just died in the forest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But like, nah. That did not happen.
No one knew the Horcrux thing.
Also, Neville.
I don't think the movie did.
Neville was a legend. He killed the snake.
But also, Neville should have proved to you if they thought that Neville was the one and he just got to live a kind of regular life,
Yeah.
maybe they should have just put him in wizard foster care. But then again, the Fantastic Beasts movies show the problems with putting a wizard kid in foster care. Because at the orphanage, the
Yeah.
one dude just ends up fucking everything up.
But he's not a normal wizard.
He's not. He's like, that movie's insane. It doesn't make sense. I'm not counting it as canon.
Yeah.
Now, this second movie ends pretty cool. I'm not going to lie, the Resurrection Stone was kind of pointless in there.
Yeah.
Because it's not like anybody gave him any pointers in the
Yeah.
movie. They kind of just went,
We'll
"We'll be here as you die.
Yeah.
Go out there. Be brave as you
We'll
die."
spectate.
Break a leg.
Type shit. Like, my thing is, I feel like if I got a Resurrection Stone where I could actually talk to my dead pops, my dead OG, let me ask a couple questions. Give me a couple minutes in the forest. Let me at least get an hour with the stone. I feel like
Yeah.
in the movie, he just went in, he put the shit to his mouth, and he was like, "What's up, all my dead peeps?" Which I feel like Snape should have showed up there. I'm a little frustrated on that because this is after we figure out Snape was a good dude.
Yeah.
So I feel like he should have shown up. It would have been logical for him
After
to be
he
standing.
watches it.
For him to be
Yeah.
standing next to the parents, I think it would have been logical.
Mhm.
Like, just because it's like, that is someone who actually helped you with your journey. You just didn't know till right now.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, it would have been cool. But, like, they're literally just like, "We'll stand behind you as you die.
Yeah.
Have fun, son." And then just a vodka to the head.
I think if you rate like the wand, the cloak, and the resurrection stone, it's not even the same field.
Give me the wand, bro. All the Deathly Hallows are so unevenly matched.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
One guy just got a stone that can talk to like this.
bro, it's like, I just got a stone.
Just a rock.
I just got a rock.
Bro.
Bro, but like the story of how death comes for all of them, it's like, bro, so you telling me the cloak was the GOAT item here?
Yeah.
I'm not believing it.
Yeah.
The cloak's not the GOAT item. Then he passed the cloak to his son so he could hide from death too. Nigga, that's
So-
no.
The cloak in the story is the goat item because death is going to hunt them down again.
Yeah, but if death ain't hunting you.
Yeah. But that's...
Well, the death was hunting
the
Harry.
circumstances change.
So should Harry have just used the GOAT item and just stayed in a ball tucked in the corner of Hogwarts with the invisibility
Just
cloak?
hiding.
From
Just
the first movie on.
every movie
just
is
him in the
2
corner.
hours of the whole shit happening in the
Hiding.
background and a camera pointed at a corner with a kid with an invisibility cloak.
No, it's more like
Hide and seek.
he crawls to the Great Hall and grabs a muffin. goes back.
It's literally like Harry in the back of class, and it's focused in on a chair with nothing on it. And it's just like Harry went and got his entire education. Like there's a picture of him getting his diploma, and you can't see him. It's just a floating diploma. Like he never took the cloak off. Voldemort never found him. Never used power. Like maybe you should have taken some from the story, but nah. Harry gets all of the items, and really, like, did he need them? Because he doesn't use any of them to kill Voldemort.
Well, no, but he doesn't get the last one till it's over.
You're right. You're right.
He doesn't get the goated one till it's
his
over.
connection to the goated item is the reason why he wins.
And the point wasn't for him to need any of them. That was kind of the point.
I don't know. I thought that. I mean, then why was the name of the book was Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows? Like, I thought it was just thought he used the Deathly Hallows to figure his way out of this.
Because Voldemort needed them, but not him.
He just needed. All Voldemort needed was the wand.
Unless he had the other things.
What could Voldemort have done with the Cloak of Invisibility? Please explain to me what happens
Harry.
differently in these movies if Voldemort has a cloak.
Really?
Don't say really, like you don't know how this changes everything?
He
Like
just pulls it off, goes peekaboo at any time, and just kills him. What?
I don't know, man.
Any
in the
moment.
Resurrection Stone? What was the Resurrection Stone going to do?
Not a cadaver.
What was the Resurrection Stone going to do?
That one's useless. But
Voldemort. No one
cloak.
needed the Deathly Hallows. It should have been Harry Potter and the Elder Wand.
And the Elder Wand.
Harry Potter with
Harry
an
Potter and the
invisible
goated
snake.
item that we told you about for a long time.
Yeah, it's pretty goated.
Where are we putting this movie, though? We've put nothing in the bottom tiers, and I'm not saying we need to put anything down there. This deserves to be. I'm just saying.
I think
Where are we putting this one so we can end this stream and get up out of here?
Definitely, I
Wow.
liked it. Definitely, I liked it.
This is an I like it. I feel that. I have no debate.
Can go there.
Yeah.
We
That's
overused that one.
Or we can push it down.
We
to
liked some movies.
Well, I mean, okay, Bob.
Wait, in the
Hold
grand
on,
scheme
hold
of
on,
things,
hold
there
on,
aren't
I know.
that bad a one.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to point out that we could have rated them as the same movie.
Oh, well, we could have. That as well.
I thought you were about to say that.
That
and
as well.
I was ready with the defense, but I didn't even need it. I was like,
We definitely could have.
they
I'm
ended
still
up
gonna
right next
stand
to
on
each
that
other.
hill.
Legit.
After
Yeah.
all of that,
Yeah.
I feel like they both needed their shine though, because we need to fill out an episode. Hey, next week we'll be back at you.
We
with
were
some
at an
dumb
hour
shit.
on the first one.
On the first what?
Part.
On the first part.
That's
You're
why
right.
I said it.
Oh well, shit. Well, I mean, shit. We're here now. I mean, okay, we got to count the 15 minutes of not anything playing time. Pull us back to the wide so we can end this episode, man. We didn't even start the episode how we usually start them. I didn't ask you how
Yeah.
everything's going, man. You've been dropping your shorts. How's it
Yeah.
going, G?
Shorts daily. New video tomorrow.
Any dancing yet?
No. Not yet.
Any dancing yet?
Not yet.
Got
So
the
the
check?
first time you were Parse Dance, we're playing the video on loop on
It'll be
live.
on
We're
loop.
playing it
It'll be
on
the-
the
it
stream.
says
It's
still.
gonna be.
We're
right
going to break
here.
it down.
It's gonna be right here. We're gonna do a frame by. We're gonna do a frame by frame.
We're going to be like, so your foot here? What are you doing there?
Just
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna compare it. We're
replays.
gonna compare it next to the person who originated the dance. I'm
Yep.
gonna have the whole video ready.
We're going to rate all of it.
We're gonna literally zoom in on
Your
parts.
outfit,
Dude.
your dance, the song you chose.
Yeah, I can't wait till one of you dances on TikTok. Like, I'm
I think
like-
if anyone's gonna do it, it's Parse.
You're just throwing him under the bus 'cause he's not here. You're just throwing him under the bus 'cause he's not here.
Yeah.
It's going to be Parse.
Hilarious, man. Well, hey, I have some podcasts on the way in the tuck, but right now, get ready for a barrage of shorts. When I say shorts, I got 30 of them baked and coming.
Yo.
So
Launch them
just
all in
get
30
ready.
minutes. 1 a minute. Marathon.
Some of them are more than a minute. But yeah, like there'll be some shorts coming at you soon. On top of that, I'm working on some long form videos. Just gotta shoot them. But yeah, so more content coming from this direction. Some sample breakdowns for anybody who really likes those. Those are on the way.
Facts.
Got some cool ones. So yeah, that's all we got prepped and ready. That's all we're doing out here. Make sure you're checking out all the shit we drop.
Facts.
You got a quote for us?
What was that?
You got a quote?
Just say
Any quote. We just need a quote, man. We just need a quote. We end it out with a quote every single week. So make sure you're having a good ass week. Make sure you're checking out all of our content. What's the quote we're gonna end the show out with?
Look good, feel good.
Hey,